Just get rid of it. You don't even need it. Why do you keep opening it after every video you upload? You know, I bet that you spend more time on the YouTube Studio app than you do on regular YouTube. I guarantee it. Probably scrolling, refreshing, trying to see how many more viewers you got, how many more subscribers you got. You just got to get rid of it. You just got to delete it. Trust me, it's good for your mental because you want to treat YouTube like art. An artist just creates. He has a thought and he has a project that he wants to take on, he wants to accomplish. So he drafts up this masterpiece. He drafts it up and then he continues to work on it until he executes it, in parallel to the vision that he had for it. But once he creates this piece of art, he gives it to the world. He doesn't continue to focus on it. He doesn't continue to linger on that piece. He's on to the next art. He's on to the next thought, the next project. So you have to treat this space, you have to treat YouTube somewhat as art. Don't get so caught up in the analytics of it all, because if you focus too much on the analytics, it's going to create what Steven Pressfield calls resistance. Steven Pressfield wrote a book called The War of Art, and it's about creatives who struggle with resistance. Resistance is anything that stops you from accomplishing the thing that you set out to accomplish. So resistance could be your friends. Your friends could be stopping you from, working on the project, creating the art. It can be procrastination. You can say that you're going to do it tonight, but you keep putting it off. You keep putting it off. That's a form of resistance. So resistance is anything that stops you from fulfilling the task that you set out to complete. And looking at analytics can sometimes be a form of resistance, because you're putting so much focus into these numbers and these views that if you're not hitting the stats that you want to hit or where you think you should be hitting, it can act as a way of stopping you from creating more art, because now you're upset because you weren't hitting the numbers that you have hit in the past. So it's like, why am I even doing this if nobody is even watching my videos? And you don't want to have that type of mentality. You want to have the mentality of an artist and focus on just creating, not focusing so much on the numbers or the statistics, because we all know YouTube, some days they push our work, some days they don't. So you can't get caught up into the algorithm each and every time you upload a video, because also sometimes, YouTube will push your video days, if not months later, weeks, months later. So you don't want to get too caught up in how a video is performing right after you release it. Just create the art. Don't focus on YouTube Studio and just focus on your next project. Focus on creating. Because if you put your focus on creating content, creating better content, improving with that content, then it's only a matter of time before one of your videos do hit. Because it's somewhat like Pareto's law, 80-20 rule. 20% of your videos are going to drive most of your views. 80% of your videos are going to be low views. They're not going to be the high thousands of views that you're really looking for. Only 20% of your videos are going to be that. So understand that because one video hits does not mean the next video is going to hit. So don't be pulled so much by the ebbs and flows of YouTube, because 1 minute you can be up and 1 minute you can be down. So just focus on consistency and staying consistent to what you're doing and focusing on getting better and improving with your creations. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Are you getting better with the work that you're creating? Don't focus on the numbers, because the numbers don't tell the whole story. You really want interaction more than just numbers, more than just views, more than just subscribers, because you can have a ton of subscribers, but they can be dead subscribers. They can be people that don't even watch your videos, so you want to focus on engagement, and engagement happens through having quality content. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video to address, content creators to not focus so much on YouTube Studio and the numbers, because the numbers don't tell the full story, and the numbers act as a form of resistance and can stop you from actually wanting to create content, because you may not be hitting the benchmarks that you want to hit. So focus on creating, focus on, pushing out content and improving on that content, and you should be okay. That, it's going to do what it do. But I thank you guys for checking out this video. I'm gonna have more content on the way per usual. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.